Excerpts from the Gathasaptasati of Satavahana Hala, translated by Arvind Krishna Mehrotra. At night, cheeks blushed with joy, making me do 100 different things, and in the morning too shy to even look up. I don't believe it's the same woman. Hair like ruffled feathers, half-open eyes, the body in tremors needing rest. Having played the man, you now know how we suffer. Does it hurt? Is this better? That bungler to my girl. And like crushed sarissa flowers, her limbs when he'd done. The way he stared, I kept covering myself. Not that I wanted him to look elsewhere. Aunt, can a glimpse fulfill? Dreaming of water slake thirst? Love making over, he gets up to go and doesn't reach the door, but is back to kiss me. A grass widow waiting for the exile's return. Lying in bed, eyes closed, remembering him, then with arms from which bangles keep slipping, clasps herself. Ignorant of how it ends, the bride, having come, looks up as if to say, "Go on." As the traveler, eyes raised, cupped hands filled with water, spreads his fingers and lets it run through. She, pouring it, reduces the trickle. While the bhikshu views her navel and she his handsome face, crows lick clean both ladle and alms bowl. Tight lads in fields, a month in spring, a cuss for a husband, liquor in the rack, and she, young, free-hearted, asking her to be faithful is asking her to die. Her breasts against the gate, she stood on her toes till her feet ached. What more could she do? The village destroyed, the heart ecstatic, houses burning. I passed him the pitcher. "Oh, oh, a scorpion's bitten her," they cried. And, as she thrashed about, her shrewd friends in her husband's presence rushed her to her physician lover. Certain he'll find the smokeless warmth of chaff fire between his dark wife's breasts. The yokel in midwinter trades his blanket for an ox. Tonight, in utter darkness, I must reach the tryst. And practices going around the house with eyes closed. Bookish lovemaking is repetitive. It's the improvised style wins my heart. She thrusts her lover towards her husband back early. This man just arrived from my father's village. Though the wide world's filled with beautiful women, her left side compares only with her right. To his tune I dance, rigid tree, climbing vine. Unless something makes her close her eyes, who'll notice the water lilies swinging from her ears? The wretched night's dark, my husband's just left, the house is empty. Neighbor, stay awake and save me from theft. He groped me for the underwear that wasn't there. I saw the boys fluster and embraced him more tightly. Careful, girl. Stealing away into the night for the tryst looking brighter than a flame. With delicate fingers as if tying a white bandage, she slowly spread beeswax on sore lip. He finds the missionary position tiresome and grows suspicious if I suggest another. Friend, what's the way out? Looking restless, breathing heavily, yawning, humming, weeping, fainting, falling, mammering. Oh, traveler, you'd better not go. The oil lamp finished, the wick still burns, engrossed in the young couple's copulation. Ah, brother in law, turn away from the night sky. Rows of crescent moons rise in your wife's armpits. All he wants is see her armpit. So asks the garland maker the price of a string. As the bridegroom, feigning sleep, sidles towards her, her thighs stiffen and swiftly with trembling hand, she clasps the knot. Mother-in-law, one word about the long bamboo leaves in my hair and I'll bring up the dirt marks on your back. To bandits, lovers, travelers, the cock cries, loot, copulate, speed well, the night flies. Friend, you should have seen his hand fumbling inside the thin skirt glued to my wet fanny. Its winter nights make me give up pride. Mother-in-law, look what he did. Forced his hand inside my blouse, said I'd stolen his cotton. Proud, aren't you, to display the beauty streaks your husband painted on your breasts? When I stood before mine, his hand lost all control over the line. Jealous of the beautiful princess, the wife, listening to the fairy tale grunts, hmm, hmm. Why the mawa flowers, son? Even if you grab my skirt, who'd hear me in the forest? The village is far and I'm alone. Let faithful wives say what they like. I don't sleep with my husband, even when I do. Always wanted to be your girl and didn't know how. Teach me.